96 KIX on the line with me. I have my author of the week, Tenita Johnson. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Kimberly?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about the publishing company. And, of course, I want to talk about your book, 100 Words of Encouragement, tidbits of inspiration, too.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it. Tell us about the 100 Words of Encouragement.
All right. So 100 Words of Encouragement was a book that was birthed, ironically, in a period in time where I was unemployed.
Okay.
In a time where I should not have been encouraged myself.
Right.
But I was charged with sending. These started out as simple emails to friends daily to encourage them. And as simple as it sounds, once I got 100,
right.
I printed it as a book.
So you just stopped at 100?
I stopped at 100.
All right. Could you have done more?
I could have done more. I think I do more now.
Yes.
More on the ends of blogging,
right.
And, Facebook statuses and things like that. But I could have done more. I believe so.
Now, your 100 words, the tidbits, are they long words or just one word, or is it a phrase or a paragraph?
There are some pages where it's just one line, but mostly I would say a short paragraph, maybe 4 to 5 sentences.
Okay.
If you're familiar with the Chicken Soup for the Soul line,
I love those. Yes,
it's on the lines of that. I try to keep it very simple, things that people can relate to. You know, say your car breaking down, and then relating to your face breaking down, like your car breaking down.
Yes.
You know, things like that.
Just everyday life.
Very short, everyday life. Everyday life.
Now, let's talk about So It Is Written.
Now, So It Is Written is not a publishing company.
Okay.
Maybe I need to tap into that, but not yet. So It Is Written is writing and editing services.
Okay.
So what I do is I assist other authors get their books together in the proofreading, the editing. I'm connected with ebook designers and cover designers and publishers, of course, to get them through the process.
Hey, when you're editing, don't you feel like you're in school?
I don't. It's fun for me. It's a challenge for me.
Right.
I am charged with giving somebody else's words and making them perfect, if there is a perfect. And also, finding the spelling and grammatical errors. That's a part of it.
Right.
But some of the editing that I do is a little bit more in depth. So a little bit more developmental, and is the reader going to understand this? And how can we reword this? How can we make this sound better?
Right.
So things like that. It goes a little bit more deeper than, I know a lot of people say, an editor, they find spelling errors and grammatical errors.
But it goes
so much more than that.
So much more. Now, tell me, what's the importance of having an editor, and how do you go about finding a good editor?
Oh, God, how much time do you have?
You said that's another interview, isn't it?
That's a whole nother interview. I would say, okay, long story short, it's important to have an editor because at the end of the day, once your book is out there, your credibility is out there.
True.
So if you publish one book and it has spelling errors and grammatical errors and punctuation errors, you just told a wide audience that, A, you did not sow into your own project.
Yes.
But that you don't care enough about it to pay a professional to get it up to par.
Right.
There's a certain standard in the industry that readers look for. So you have your readers who love fiction and can look over your spelling mistakes, but there are other readers who will say, I put this book down solely because there were so many spelling errors that I just could not continue.
That I've read a lot of books that had the misspelled words, and I'm like, I think they meant to say this word instead of that word.
Right.
But I just kept on reading, not to say that the book was not good. I was just saying, well, they just was probably trying to do a rush job, get the book out there.
Exactly.
And you can see all the errors.
You can. And I would say 9 times out of 10, the best way to find a good editor is ask for references. I would say 95% of the people that come to me are from people who have already used me.
Okay.
So, or they follow me on Facebook and they see my different posts and I get on my rants and raves and things like that. But I would say definitely ask for references. Ask for books that the person has edited before.
Right.
Make sure they have the background. I've been doing this over 15 years. I have a Bachelor of Journalism. I have a Master of Marketing.
Yes.
I work, also for an ad agency as an editor. You know, this is not something that I'm just toying around with. This is something that I'm passionate about.
Yes.
So you definitely want to have somebody who's been doing it, not somebody who's an English teacher who said, okay, let me edit your book and charge you money, you know. Yeah.
Well, Tanisha, how can we reach out to you if someone needs an editor?
If you're on Facebook, my name on Facebook is Tanisha, but it's spelled like Tenita, T-N-I-T-A, and I put bestseller Johnson. Last name is Johnson, so in the middle, bestseller, because that's what I'm striving for.
Okay.
And my website is www.soitiswritten.net, not .com, .net. So soitiswritten.net.
Oh, Tanisha, thank you so much. You've been so informative. And
Thank you.
Also, your book, 100 Words of Encouragement.
Yes.
Tidbits
and
of
you
inspiration.
can purchase that on the website as well or Amazon.com.
Okay. And who doesn't need inspiration every day, you know?
Every day.
Every day, all day. Well, Tanisha, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. Have a good day.
You too.